Hi everyone, welcome back. In today's video review, I'll be going over InStockTrades.com, but before I go any further, I will be using the keyword usually. Much of what I will say regarding InStockTrades.com will usually have exceptions, as does everything in life. I want to be upfront on those exceptions just to be clear. I will also use Amazon as a main comparison because of how big of a comic book seller they are as well. InStockTrades is an online store that mainly sells comic books in the form of graphic novels. Collected editions, that is to say. So volumes, entire chapters, and omnibuses are what come to mind. They occasionally sell books too, actual literature. The main reason why you'd want to buy from InStockTrades is because of their very affordable prices. The comic books they sell are usually the most affordable than what the competitors sell. DC Compact and Marvel Premiere are a very good example of their cheap prices. In real life shopping at a comic book store will usually have them at $9.99 MSRP plus tax. Amazon has their prices slightly lowered to $9.31. That is a discount and adds up the more you buy. InStockTrades.com takes their savings further by usually having this specific line of books priced in at $5.99. That is a major difference. So if I were to order 6 unspecified books, I'm looking at $56 on Amazon before final checkout. Getting those same books on InStockTrades.com will cost around $35 before final checkout. That is over a $20 difference. Marvel Premiere is a similar pattern. MSRP is $14.99. Amazon usually sells them at a discounted price of $13.97 and maybe even lower. InStockTrades.com has the same line of books for $9.74. And by now you should get the idea. InStockTrades has very affordable prices. Exceptions do exist, like how Doomsday Clock on Amazon is $22.54 and InStockTrades has it listed at $23.99. Another thing too, the selection you may find on Amazon may not be all available on InStockTrades either. Refer to Marvel Premiere. Amazon has more options available, whereas InStockTrades.com has a smaller selections to choose from. On top of the savings, I want to take this time to talk about the sales tab, specifically damages. Usually, this is the cheapest options for the books that are in circulation. I have bought a couple of books from this selection and my impressions have been mostly good. From all the damaged books that I bought, which is a small handful, the worst was American Vampire because of the spine being glued poorly. It was breaking apart while reading it and I had to fix it myself. It isn't noticeable, and for reference, here's an untouched DC Compact book right next to it. Just look at the spine and you'll see the binding is off. A small gap exists where it shouldn't. As for the other books that were in the damaged sales tab, which I bought, the damages were negligible to outright non-existent. I have read The Strange, and nothing about it indicated that it was a damaged book. I haven't gotten around to reading Ghosted, but skimmed through it for any blemishes. The blemishes I have found were the creases and dents on the spine. It is fair to call this damage. There are extremists who would only want their products to be brand new mid-condition. I don't subscribe to those standards. This hardcover book was in great condition and I got it for cheap. Regarding the damages, I suppose the creases on top and bottom would count. Considering the price I paid for it, this is really good. Going off topic for a bit, this book is written by Brett Weiss, a fellow YouTuber who enjoys video games much like myself. I specifically bought this book because I am a subscriber and was curious about it. Back on point, there is a catch to buying the damaged books. Damaged books have a special policy that you must accept in that there are no refunds. You will see this before making the final checkout. You will have to accept this if buying damaged books. This is the compromise you need to make. Price comparison wise, it all comes down to due diligence and better judgment. Damaged books are usually the cheapest option, but exceptions exist. The Walking Dead Companion 1 is that specific counter example. Amazon brand new has it listed at around $27. InStockTrades has it at different prices but are beat because of the first compendium. The damage option goes even lower, but Amazon in this case is still the better option. The same can be said for Compendium 2, as now the damage option is the cheapest choice. Point is, you, the consumer, should always practice due diligence and use your better judgment in these purchases. Shipping is very different. You can get free shipping for orders over $50. Without that freebie, shipping is $6 alone. You can upgrade shipping with the options that you are given. Personally, I always upgrade to FedEx Ground. A $4 upgrade to a costly order isn't that big of a deal for me, but I digress. Moving on from the cost, the shipping time is usually from 2 weeks to a month. I have made many orders over the last year, and that is usually the time frame my orders get fulfilled. I had it happen once where an order arrived rather quick and in less than 2 weeks. That is an exception. For the most part, orders usually take 2 weeks to a month to arrive. The orders arrive in a sturdy cardboard box. Arguably, the packaging is far superior to Amazon because InStockTrades wraps the book in a plastic transparent sleeve and uses a special cardboard cushion that keeps the books in place so they won't bounce around mid-transit. Also, orders do get partially fulfilled, so whatever you order at first, you may receive some books before you get the other portion of the same order later on. You may even get multiple tracking IDs from that same order. So given all that, it's a really good website to buy comic books, and I do intend to buy some more later on this year, but cash is tight. So other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll be seeing you.